Hi everyone, welcome back to Inspire Reads, a channel that shares knowledge about comprehensive personal development through great books and profound life lessons. And I am Jenna. Maugham once said that life has two treasures. One is the freedom of thought, and the other is the freedom of movement. However, although most of us are born into freedom, how many of us truly achieve real freedom? Most people are self-imposing invisible shackles, turning their life journey into a continuous battle to liberate themselves. But why, despite our efforts, can we not truly break free? The main reason lies in three primary types of shackles that everyone must face. These are the chains that we often lack the awareness and courage to decisively remove at the right time. If we don't recognize and release them in time, we will be perpetually restrained, unable to achieve true freedom and happiness. What are these three types of shackles? The classic novel of Human Bondage by Somerset Maugham provides deeper insights to help you find answers for yourself. This semi-autobiographical work by the famous English author Somerset Maugham was a result of an idea he had nurtured since the age of 23 and only completed at 37. Upon its release, the book was hailed as a masterpiece, quickly becoming a classic translated into many languages. Now, let's listen to a share from Inspire Reads titled 3 Shackles to Remove in Life through the novel of Human Bondage by Maugham. Maugham points out that to remove the shackles of self-doubt about an imperfect self, one must reconcile with oneself. The main character, Philip, lost both parents at the age of 9 and had to live with his uncle, who was conservative and rigid, making Philip's childhood full of pressure and sadness. Worse still, Philip was born with a congenital deformity in one leg, making him limp. His lonely life and physical imperfections made him very shy, self-conscious, and sensitive. At school, he was ridiculed by classmates, increasing his pressure, worsening his academic performance, and being labelled as the lame idiot by teachers. Even in high school, Philip couldn't escape the mockery, becoming increasingly self-conscious and withdrawn. His imperfections became a thorn in his heart, and even as an adult, he would tense up upon hearing the words lame. When seeking employment, Philip faced many difficulties due to his leg. In love, he felt women would despise him. Many years later, as a doctor, Philip treated a boy with a leg deformity. Seeing the boy reminded him of his younger self, but the boy, carefree, smiled and said it just didn't look nice. This simple statement awakened Philip, making him realize that beauty and perfection are not as important as we think. The more you crave beauty and perfection for acceptance, the more self-conscious you become, creating a vicious cycle. The shackle of self-doubt can only be removed by stopping comparisons and accepting oneself. Philip changed his mindset, realizing that his deformity made life difficult, but also gave him a deep self-awareness and appreciation for art and life. From then on, Philip calmly accepted his imperfections, freeing himself from self-doubt and achieving self-reconciliation and salvation. As a saying goes, flowers not fully bloomed, the moon not fully round, are most beautiful. Imperfections make you unique. Secondly, removing the shackle of misguided persistence allows you to see the right path clearly. What career to pursue is a question everyone faces in life. Philip's uncle wanted him to become a minister, and his aunt wanted him to become a doctor. Philip refused both, as he disliked those professions and worked at an accounting firm. He soon found the mundane tasks tiresome, despite his childhood love for painting. Encouraged by friends who admired his talent, Philip dreamt of becoming an artist and persuaded his uncle to support his studies in Paris. Initially, Philip felt happy among like-minded people, but meeting a girl named Price changed everything. Despite her hard work, Price lacked talent and, after repeated failures, took her own life. This incident made Philip question his own choices. After hearing his teacher's story about Strickland, a stockbroker who abandoned everything to pursue his dream of becoming a painter, Philip realized that true artists need immense passion besides talent. Recognizing his lack of intense passion for painting, Philip switched to studying medicine in London, becoming a doctor and finding his true value. A notable quote is, "Perseverance in the wrong path is not bravery, but foolish stubbornness." Philip discovered his true calling and passion through self-awareness and the courage to stop at the right time. Finally, removing the shackle of misguided relationships allows you to start loving yourself and living freely. While studying in Paris, Philip fell in love with a waitress named Mildred, despite her flaws. Philip spent all his money on her, even though she disrespected him and was unfaithful. He couldn't break free from his feelings, even when Mildred became pregnant with another man's child and returned to him after being abandoned. After being repeatedly betrayed and used by Mildred, Philip eventually realized he did not love her, but was obsessed with his own desire and ego. He learned that true love is not about possession or dependence, but about compassion, empathy, and mutual growth. Philip found a partner who shared mutual love and respect, discovering true freedom and self-love. When you remove these shackles, you can truly begin to love yourself, know how to love others, and live a free life. One thought can turn into a demon. One thought can become a Buddha. Your destiny will change, starting with a single thought. Have you genuinely wanted to remove the shackles of life and find yourself? Thank you for listening. If you found this podcast helpful, please share it with those who need it. Give us a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for the latest videos each week. Once again, thank you, and see you in the next episode.